Okay, guys, I'm back. How is this like melted? That's weird. Um, I took my dog out, and I ate dinner. Warmed up some steak and asparagus from yesterday. Which asparagus, at least the one I got, because this one was like really skinny, and so like the bigger ones. Why does asparagus taste like spinach and green bean? If they had a baby, that's what it tastes like. Anyways, this is where we're at. As a reminder, oh my god, I completely forgot you guys can hear what I'm chewing. I'm sorry. Okay. Anyways, if you haven't caught on, by the way, this is the place I just moved out of. It was this crusty place. It was about $1,000 a month, which my mom's like, "This is not this. You shouldn't even be paying $1,000 a month." And I'm like, "Bless your heart, bless your heart," because you don't understand what the market is like. Like, you bought a house in 2014, maybe 2015. Yeah, prices aren't that anymore. Not even for renting. Like, I'm probably paying even for like this little roach shack, um, or even what I pay for now, um, in the city I live, which is a big major city. I probably pay close to what she was paying for a mortgage. Like, let that sink in. Like, and what's crazy is I don't think pay has really caught up that much. So imagine what I could have done if I graduated from college in around 2015, 2016. Like, I don't understand how millennials are acting like the economy is so bad for them specifically, because if you went to school, if you graduated from college, like, yes, there have been ups and downs that they have had to experience, but let's be for real. As long as you're not, um, sorry, these people are like about to crash into this car trying to get out of this parking space. But as long as you're not using your entire paycheck because you're like unnecessarily, like, you got an apartment that you don't have to have, like, this place, $1,000. You think I wanted to live there? No, it was terrible. But I could have gotten into an apartment that was like 1,400. Why would I do that when I could save the 400, just live in a place? Like, if you're living above your means, I don't feel bad for you, because you're the reason, like, you're the cause of your problems. Like, why do you have a $300 phone payment for two people? Why do you have a $600 car payment? Pay off your car. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that. Um, Not why do you have a $600 car payment? Pay off your car. I mean, um, like, it's obvious. Like, at this point in your old age, you've probably been buying new cars over and over again instead of staying with one. Like, getting a reliable brand like Toyota, Honda, Acura, Lexus, something like that, and sticking with it, having it paid off, and then maybe if you want a new car after a while, you can get one. But, like, keep the paid off car. Anyways, I'm like, yeah, but the point was, my mom, like, she thinks that this was overpriced. I'm like, you have no idea. If you can get in a place for $800, that's actually like a steal. That's actually steal. But if you're in in a city that people know the name of, so like if I'm like, oh yeah, I'm from Tampa, people know what I'm talking about. But if you know what I'm saying, you're not getting anything under $1,000. And if you are, it's gonna be bad. So this is, I was happy to find this for $1,000, and it wasn't terrible until right before I left. Like, the people next to me, and It was like 3 of these in a row, and then it would be like a new building, 3 in a row, another building. It was only 2 of these, and then whatever. Besides the point. It was me, person, right? One of these people, had roaches. And also, there's like a huge tree right here. And if you're not from Florida, you don't understand. There are outside roaches that can come in, and it doesn't mean you're nasty or gross. It's just because they live like in trees. They live outside, and they'll find their way in. Every once in a while. But one of these people had roaches over here. Okay. And I know that based on one how it looked, like you can tell when somebody's got roaches. And also because when I first moved in, there was like small, like actual roaches. I saw one here above the fridge and somewhere else in the kitchen. I said, no, we need to get an exterminator out here ASAP. And once I did that, those roaches didn't come back. But these like giant ones did. And like, I'm pretty sure those ones kept coming, like, because they were over here in one of these apartments would mix in with the other roaches, and they didn't care because they just had roaches. And my landlord thought I was the roach queen and was causing the roaches or something because he didn't take it seriously. I'm like, well, whose fault is that? They're gonna keep having roaches. But anyways, that's what was getting bad right before I left, was like the giant like outside ones were like every other day at one point. I'm like, I can't do this. I really, really can't. Anyways, this is, and then there's like 2 windows. There's one above here though, but the light barely comes through. Hold on, I need to copy this. Because there was a little bit of, like, fence right there. Yeah, there was like no lighting in here, and I'm like, all you have to do is put a window right here. Like, imagine how much better that would be. Like, just a window right there, or even a long one right there, would have been 10 times better. Anyways, so let's finish up here. I gotta put the flooring up here. The only thing that was actually nice about this place was the ceilings. They had high ceilings, which I can't do in here because it was like up, like, you know how it goes like this, whatever. And then these had high ceilings too, which I think I did medium. Yeah. Okay. Wait, this is just a fan. It doesn't have a light on it. So I never used that light though, because I couldn't, the freaking thing to the fan was on the light, and it was like this big, and the ceilings were like 16 feet. I'm like, how am I supposed to turn the fan off? Every time I turn the light on, this fan blasts at like high. Anyways. Oh yeah, then this creepy freaking closet, which I know this place is about to fall apart any day now. Because one, it literally was sinking or rising. It was, the floorboards literally started popping up at one point. I told my landlord, I was like, yeah, I just want you to know because that was not me and I don't want to get charged for that on move out. And he was like, yeah, well, you know, the house is on stilts, so sometimes things might adjust. And I'm like, no, that's not, no. It shouldn't just, I woke up one day and I literally tripped over the floor. I tripped over the floor because it rose overnight. No. Anyways, that's what he was trying to say. And I wasn't going for it. But anyways, he was like, I'll get somebody out there to check on it. Whatever. Nobody ever came out. So that's really on him. I'm like, I'm moving out in a month or two. So, I mean, If it falls apart in that time, that's really on you. Um, I did what I was supposed to do. And then in here, so there's a bathtub right here. One like this, and oh, this is supposed to be smaller. I'll leave it like this. That's fine. I'll do this and I'll put something funny back there or something. But can I do it the other way? No. Okay, because the shower was going the other way. But yeah, in the bathroom, the flooring was literally like if you stepped to get into the shower, when you stepped on the floor before getting into the shower, it would go down. So it would like separate between the shower floor or like the floor underneath the shower would go down. Not the shower, like the bathtub. So this is the bathtub, this is the floor. When you stepped, it would go like this. And so when I was in the shower, I'm like, I pray to God that I don't fall through the ceiling right now. And then what I was saying about the closet was that I know the wiring's bad because sometimes if you stepped in a weird spot, the light would turn off or would start flickering really bad. And then if you moved, it would take a second, but it would turn back on. So, yeah, that was the first thing I noticed, other than the stuff that needed to be fixed when I first moved in, that I was like, oh, that's not normal. And it wasn't even a light, it was like this. It was just a light bulb falling from the ceiling, and it wasn't even like on a wire, it was literally on, like, just on the ceiling. And so when it kept flickering, and it literally did this the entire time I lived there, and I lived there from September or October of last year to last month, and it did it all the time. I'm thinking like this light bulb's gonna explode or something, like, because what else? What else could be going on right now? Why does the washer in here sound like it's about to blow up? Anyways, it didn't look this nice in here. Like in the closet. It was wire, shelves, and then all of my stuff was like. For real, why is my washer sounding like that right now? Or my dryer? I don't know if you guys can hear that. But yeah, it was like wire shelves, and they didn't even match on both sides. One you could hang stuff up on, like and like move it around, and the other, it was just like this, like the hooks like that, and so you had to put it individually in each one. And then I swear one was gonna fall and break one day. It just couldn't handle like a normal amount of clothes. It's not like I was overloading it. Like the closet I have here has the same amount of stuff on it, and it's fine, completely fine. Not even looking like it might want to take a tumble. Like it was just so crusty, but I was like, and it was like at one point beyond just crusty for $1,000. It was just like neglect, and like he didn't really care because I'm pretty sure there was people on welfare living there, and because he didn't check my credit score, he didn't check anything. He was just like, "Can you pay first month's rent and a deposit on this day?" And I was like, "Yeah," and he said, "Okay." So I think he thought because I'm black that I must also be on welfare or something, but I'm pretty sure that's why it's like unkept over there, or why. Wait, why is this bigger? That's why it's like that. Oh, cause I didn't change it. But I'm pretty sure that's why. Like the landlord doesn't care. It's because I think he thinks everybody's like on welfare, and he thinks there's some people that think that like people who are on welfare don't deserve the same treatment as people who aren't on welfare. You know what I mean? Which I don't believe that. It doesn't matter if you're on welfare or not. You deserve to not have bugs. You know, and he did say something when I moved in that was like a red flag. He was like, "Well, if you bring the bugs, then that's on you." And I'm like, "Bring the bugs?" And then he did try to say he's like, "Well, the bugs probably came in on a box." I'm like, "What do you mean by that?" Because obviously, if I'm complaining about bugs, I'm not used to bugs, so they didn't stroll in with me. Um, anyways, and then this door didn't even close all the way. Like, it would close here, you know what I mean? But this part of the door would not be lined up when the handle and I guess like the latch on the door frame would be closed. I don't know why. I really don't know. So there was always a gap in there. Ew, and then at one point, I was literally freaking infested with ladybugs. Like, so one night, it was around Christmas time, or maybe it was Thanksgiving, but I think it was Christmas. I noticed there was like, because remember the ceilings are tall, right? I came in, and there was freaking nest or something in the corner in the top ceiling right here. And I don't have a ladder, I don't have a step stool, I don't have anything that can get up there, because I'm thinking these are like 16-foot ceilings, like they're huge. And it also gets taller going this way. So this side goes like this side goes like that, right? This side low, this side high, this side low, this side high. So this side's the highest. And that's where the freaking nest was. And at first I couldn't tell what it was, but I'm like, I swear that's like some kind of bug nest or something. It sounds so gross, because it was. But I'm like, maybe it's just like dust, but how did it get there literally overnight? So then I'm like, and this is going on for days where I'm like, what is that? Like, really, really, I need to know what is that. Sorry, the dryer. I'm thinking of the dryer. Like, what is that? But then, so, yeah, I'm like, what is that? What is that? And then, I leave for the holidays, either like Thanksgiving or, Christmas, and I come back and it's gone. And then I'm literally freaking infested with ladybugs. Like, they're showing up everywhere. And it's those orange ones that are literally an infestation. Like, you can't get, it's hard to get rid of them. Like, they're not supposed to be there, obviously. Um, yeah. And then it was just like on and off. Well, I say on and off, I just mean like I wasn't seeing them consistently, like every day. But I was seeing them almost every day for months. Into the warmer days, let me put it that way. I'm just trying to get this closer on the mirror. I mean, higher on the wall. Which, how do I do that? I feel like it's a letter. Oop. Is it? No. Whatever. That's good enough. Yeah. So, anyways, just randomly, there were ladybugs in there. On top of everything else. The only thing that didn't bother me that much were spiders. Like, I saw a huge spider once, and it was just under the staircase. And hold on, I gotta get rid of this freaking, or like fix this dryer. I didn't even do anything. I just closed the doors. um, yeah, the spiders. I only saw one like once, so it really wasn't that bad. Taking a chocolate break. And then the lights up here didn't even work. Or they did work, but eventually they started like flickering nonstop. So don't know what that's about. It's not like it went out. It just was flickering all the time. Okay, I'm gonna pretend like her bed was over here or something because it's not letting me put her bed where her bed actually was. Let me make sure I actually unmuted myself. Okay. This is pretty close to my bed. I have a different one now, so that doesn't seem creepy to admit. Yeah, and then I only had a side table over here. So maybe I can put her bed right there. No. Yeah, so that's pretty much how it was. Oh, and then I had, eventually, I had shelves up here. Well, no. I got these basically as soon as I moved in because I didn't have enough storage for my clothes. And I was not going to be able to get I wasn't going to be able to get a dresser or like something like that up there by myself. So I built some like basic Amazon shelving up there. And then I mentioned I won like a TV for Christmas, so I moved the one that I had up here. So that's pretty much how it was, besides, what is this? Why is it like this? I knew I wasn't crazy. I thought I saw that. Oh no, because that's when I changed this. I just didn't change that part. Okay. Can you guys still see me when I'm like this? Yeah, okay. I wish I could take that out the floor. Let me save this. Okay. So, that was this one. And basically, wait, can I just copy this? Okay, let me do this. Save. Because I need to use this again. Why does it say there's 6 bedrooms? Oh, probably because of each individual room. Okay, then... How did I do that before? Was it this? And then I think it's gonna build this, like, as a lot. Yeah, I don't want it as a lot. I want it as a room. Okay, I think this is what I can do. Yeah. What does that mean? What is conflicting block clusters? What is this gap? Oh, I guess it's technically a different room. That's why I did that. Okay. Oh, but you know what? I did this backwards. Oh no, I didn't do it backwards. I have to flip this, like mirror it. Shit. Well, shit. How many? 1, 2, 5. The 5. This one I know is actually blue. So I'm gonna do that. The light's in my eye, so it's hard to tell what I'm doing. Yeah, for the sink. I was like, that doesn't seem right. For the sink and then the dishwasher. That's the oven. And then this apartment was the one I actually wanted. Which is probably good I didn't get that one. Because that would have been between 2 roach people. Okay, then I need to put the wall up. This seems so wrong. Okay. 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 Wait. Oh, so her stairs are over here. Okay, so that's all I have to do for over here. But then put this, right. Because this room, it doesn't exist for these units. Okay, let me put these there, and these ones were actually white. They had that too. Why is that in my head? I'm just gonna pretend everything is exactly the same elsewhere. My nose. Oh my god, your lip. Oh my god, your nose. This white chick's if you're not cultured. Okay. So what they did have back here was actually a little patio area. Which for some reason they never use it to smoke. They want to smoke out front where everybody else is going to be. And we can all smell their nasty smoke. Okay, and again, I'm just gonna assume that it's pretty much the same. Though I know that actually not all of these dryer areas are the same, because I had a crappier washer and dryer than my neighbor who had the same landlord as me. So I just want to know why that is. Gabriel. Okay. Then, did I actually put a door? Yeah. Okay. Then the door there. Oh yeah, then these ones, this is why I wanted this one, because it wasn't so crusty. It had like a nice, large French door, and it brought in more light in here. So I'm just gonna assume there's like another sofa there. And because I didn't know, I don't think I said this, but I'm gonna make this like rentals. So, I'm gonna put, like stuff in it. Then they need a trash can, which should be fine here. Okay. Okay, upstairs I also know is mirrored because I could always hear everything. I mean, sometimes it legit would sound like she just started moving furniture in the middle of the night. I'm like, what's your issue, bro? Why are we moving furniture right now? And I'm not joking. It sounded like she was like dragging stuff up and down the stairs. Oh, I'm like, why is this one so far out? I guess I'll just do it like that. But yeah, she would drag stuff like up and down the stairs. And when I say the middle of the night, I'm not talking about like 10, 11. It would literally be like, yeah, maybe 11 to like 3 in the morning. And then you could hear like her doing stuff in her room. And I get it, maybe when you're first moving in, you're putting furniture together. This is not when she first moved in. We moved in at the same time. This was like months later. So I just want to know, what was that about? Like, why? Just why? Are these lights not in here? Oh no, they're in there. For some reason, they're just not on. Okay, I'll just put them there for now. So I know these two are almost the exact same in terms of like everything other than just the layout. But this other one I don't know, because I don't know if he had the same landlord. Which is also why I think they had roaches, because I think they owned their place. Yeah, which by the way, somebody died there while I was living there, like somebody in the neighborhood. Oh my god, come on, bro. And I saw their place because like their family didn't want to keep their place, so they put it up for sale. So I looked at it. Oh my god. When I tell you, So, like, some places in the apartment didn't even have a ceiling. And some, like, the counter was plywood. Your counter is made of plywood. And I'm like, okay, so not everybody, this isn't everybody has the same landlord, because obviously, like, I have a pretty good deal, and, like, which is sad, considering, you know, oh, I just switched those up. But yeah, I was like, this is sad, considering my deal. Bro. She's about to just not have a closet, so too bad, so sad. What is it intersecting? Okay, that's the door she's getting, I guess. Okay, did I put anything in here? I did. Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like that's not in the bathroom. Okay, and the flooring. Okay. I don't want her to have the same bed as me. I think that's weird. So, I'll still give her a nice bed though. Why don't we do it like that? You know, we'll do a little something like that. And then I feel like maybe she had a desk or something, because where else are you gonna put a desk? Because there wasn't space for one downstairs. So just something like that. And then put the fan and the light in here. I don't know what just came up about me. I don't know. I swear I thought I just saw a huge animal like run across my desk, but it's the car in the street. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Am I done here? Yeah. Okay. I just have to put this stuff down here. Oh, well, that doesn't need to go there. And then oh, I almost forgot these side railings, which are raggedy, like that. Okay. And then now I can take this room and copy it. Actually, no, I have to put a room down first. And then I can take this room, copy it, and place it. Hello? We rowdy, shut up, boss boys, shut up, shut. I don't know why that song's in my head. Shut up, my boss boy. Meet rowdy. And I'm gonna make this one look different because I feel like it's gross. So. stairs. This. Oh, I just realized I didn't put the lights out here for these ones. And this should have a wall. Why is this one bigger? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is this 6 actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it is. I was wondering why the living room felt so small. Okay. I'm gonna move these. I was like, maybe it's just the position of the stairs, like, because it's in this other position, it just seems smaller. I'm gonna make up here bigger before I can do that. But why does the bathroom seem normal then? Oh, that explains why this was. No, that's 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really wondering why this gets rid of the roof. Did that just put it back? Oh my god. Okay, when I did that, then when I got rid of the walls, how come the floor appeared? What is this, bro? Okay, are we sure this is correct? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, this needs to be moved over. Okay, I don't care that much. I'm leaving that. Okay, let me go back and do that, and then put the ceiling back. Shut down my boss, boys. Shut up, my boss, boys. Okay, there's a ceiling. So why does it look like that? Okay. Okay. You know what? I don't care. I'm moving on. Oh! Maybe it's because the ceiling down here is gone. Maybe it's because the ceiling down here decided to disappear. Why? I don't know. Nobody told that ceiling to disappear. Not once. Not at all. Okay, whatever. So now it should be by 6. 1, 2, 3. Is that 7? No, it's not 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Bro. Okay. Okay, I'm just copying everything over here. Okay. 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 I'm gonna start with the downstairs, make this look bad. Because I just felt like it was so grungy and just nasty in there. Oh, so the church bells are going off. So if you hear some other music, that's what that is. Oh, I just realized there's no window over here. Actually, I don't really feel like styling in here too much. I just feel like it was gross and dirty. Kumaya, my lord. Kumaya. Sometimes I play that song and all I can think about is Alvin and the Chipmunks. Kumaya, my lord. Kumaya. Okay, now I want to do decor and just make it look gross. Kunaya, kunaya. Oh Lord, kunaya. Okay, there's not enough gross stuff in here. Okay, let me look this up. How to unlock mold in Sims build. Oh, duh, bb.show hidden objects. What is the freaking unlock? Oh, that's why. Because I'm in here. bb.show. Okay. So I want to put the toxic mold piles in here. And some in here. I thought there was like stuff that goes on the wall. Okay. Maybe under electronics. I'll put this in here. No, I guess not. But really, it was like something like that in there. Okay. Miscellaneous. Yeah. Put that in there. I want. Okay. Okay. Decorations. Maybe it's because I'm going under like decorations. Oh yeah, even better. Yeah, hers glow in the dark. I get weird things you never seen before, plus some poisonous thing. I want freaking mold on the wall. Oh yeah, maybe a debug. Okay, whatever. So now I'll have to do out here. Do you hear my dog snoring? Okay. So now, for effect, I will put that giant tree I was talking about. It was huge. That's not big enough. I feel like there's not a big giant tree as big as the one I had to deal with. I mean, basically like that, but not bushy. Yeah, like that. A whole bunch of them. And there was like a pretty little tree. I thought there was other trees. Guess not. Bro, why are these trees like so small? Okay, whatever. I'll pretend like that's the right one. Okay, and then oh, it has to be applied to a room. Okay, the concrete. I mean, really though, this went out like farther because it was a road. I'm just gonna put it here, and then to my young Bro, there's these freaking flies or like gnats. I don't know where they're coming from here. Oh, they were like here at this place that I'm building. There was like these weird freaking, I wouldn't even call them bushes. It was just like dead shrubbery. Yeah, in this place I live, there's like these. It started with gnats. I'm thinking, oh, because it's summertime and we haven't been in this place. Um, you know, you do what you do to get rid of gnats, right? Then they've grown into these weird like they're in between gnats and flies. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know what it looked like over there. I assume it's something like what I just did. But over here it looked terrible. I think they had like weird rocks or something. Okay. this is basically what I was living with. And everybody would park like over, like too close to their thing, and then I parked like here. Okay. Okay, I think that's good enough for now. Let me see this. Oh wait, I forgot to do this. The roof. Actually, I think the roof. Did it go like this over here too? I think it did. Because it's just very flat on this side. Yeah, it did. Why is there just a, like, I'm just gonna assume that's some kind of error with The Sims. Can't really get that to blend in very well. Whatever. I can't care that much or else it's gonna kill me. Okay. So maybe it's doing it on purpose. It put a room in there. Yeah. I'm glad I figured that out. It's letting you put rooms in there now. Okay. I feel like that's kind of annoying. If you want to put a room there, you can. But just to automatically do that is really annoying. Bro. I'm not gonna crash out about it. I'm gonna put the roof back on. It will reappear. It will reappear. At least this all lines up. It's just that's a little weird, but whatever. It's not that bad. Okay. Now I'm gonna save this. And the last thing I'm gonna do is get it started as a rental. So let me eat another piece of chocolate, and then we'll get started as a rental. Okay, so now I have to remember how to even rent out the apartment. Wait, don't I go to manage worlds and then do it there? Because, wait, where's our phone? Home. Oh, so this isn't a residential rental? What if this is what I want it to be? Okay, hold on. Let's go back. Manage worlds, save and go. Oh yeah, I had to do it in build mode. I think I have to set the lot as a like as a lot type. I forgot how you do that. Because it's not like it used to be just like right here, I thought. No, 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 no. There we go. Okay. So we gotta leave and come back. Wait, now she's gonna keep the furniture. Why is it only keep or sell? No, hold on. Okay, I just had to evict her. Okay, one. I will be right back. I'm back, but I might be sneezing. Okay, so gotta figure out what is what. So we'll do this one first. Okay. It's a lot of clicking. Okay, so it looks like all upstairs. I'll do this one as well. 3, 3, and then bathroom. I'm not gonna include the porches because they should be able to go on each other's porches for whatever reason. Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to click this. Like they might go up here to knock on the door or something. Speaking of their stuff, they need a mailbox, which I'll put it on up here to make it easier. Okay, so I'm gonna save this, and then I guess I'll just have somebody move in here, or I'll, I don't know. It said there was some place to find residential buildings, or no, find evicted households. So I'll build that girl. Why can't I manage households? Okay. Um, we'll build her like a tiny house right here, and then what are you talking about, bro? I just said I wasn't really paying attention, but right. So why would I have to build another household? Okay. I don't even know if I'm gonna build a house or a tiny house. I think I'm gonna bulldoze this and then upload something from the gallery. Draw. Um, are these rooms? Yeah, that's why. Oh, that's a shell. This will do. Bro, I'm sorry, but I don't know why I keep feeling itchy. But let's see what's in here. Oh, they said the person placed some stuff with using a move object, so some stuff might be moved, and it's okay. We've got a bathroom. Why is the kitchen not up here? Like, to be honest, I'd rather have a kitchen here than a bathroom. That's so weird. We have a huge kitchen downstairs instead of a. Okay. Anyways, we have a house, so now we can play. Um, and we gotta save it, and now we can go here. Business by residential rental. Okay. I think I'll set her money to 0 now and see what we can do. Okay. Oh, we're in this. Okay, that's fine. Suggestions. There's a toilet. Am I crazy or is there a toilet? Yeah. And then they said there was like a lot rules or something. I don't see any way to do that. A trait. Oh, yeah. Cat hangout. Um, Dang it, I wanted to do the mold one. Oh, maybe I don't have that pack. Um, I'll do Penny Pixies. Okay, that's it for this one. Cat hangout. And then this one, convenial. Yeah, that's about it. Okay. So now, I don't remember how you get people in here. Business. Oh, they disappeared. Okay. Um, Break in. I can't even click on that door, which I feel like is an issue. How am I supposed to manage this? Entertainment, shop, fire department. No, seriously, how am I supposed to even? How are you supposed to manage this? I don't even see. Okay. Well, I broke in here, I guess. So, household. Is this not our I'm so confused about this. Like, is this not our residential rental? Because it seems like it is. But we have, like, no way to manage it. Practice programming. Like, am I crazy? It's not here. It's not there. It's not there. Not there. Not there. How are you supposed to get people? Okay. That's how I'm gonna see. How to manage rental and finding tenants. Yeah, this is through a business panel. Did I not already buy this? No. This isn't even fun right now. It's just frustrating because it's gonna. So who is living here? How am I supposed to manage this? Like, I had one of these before, and I don't remember it being this hard to figure it out. There's these freaking bugs. I don't know where they're coming from. They're like these little. I'm about to look it up, but I'm done because this is getting on my nerves. Like, it's not even fun now. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. These bugs are aggravating me. The game's aggravating me.